What's up, guys? Welcome back to Among the Fence. I am your host, Aaron, and if it's your first time, I'd like to welcome you to my channel, a place where I talk about albums and music and singles, and we could just sit down and we could talk about all the things that we love or hate without fear of judgment or anything like that. And on today's review, we're going to be talking about the new single release, Soul Decay, by the band Them Suffee. And if you guys have anything you want me to review, any songs or singles or anything new or old, go ahead and leave a comment below letting me know what they are, and I will make them happen for you. And if you do that, don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell icon so that way you get notified so you don't miss out when I do upload that review, because there's a lot of people requesting reviews and then I make them, and it's really sad because they never see them. Them Suffee is a metalcore band that started about 2008. They're from Australia, and right now they currently have 3 studio albums. The song that this album is coming off of has not been released yet. It is called How to Survive a Funeral. The album was supposed to be released on June 5th, but the release date got pushed back to, I believe, July 24th due to the whole thing going on in the world right now. I don't really want to talk about it because if I mention anything about it at all, my channel will be blocked in like several different countries and stuff. So yeah, it's just the release date got pushed back because of things going on. Soul Decay is the 3rd song to be released from that album, and I've listened to all 3 of them, and Soul Decay was the one that I found myself the most intrigued by. The song starts out with this really thick, fat, heavy riff played over this Egyptian, Middle Eastern style arpeggio. I guess if you want to get super technical about the guitar, I guess it would be playing in the Phrygian mode scale, maybe, or maybe the harmonic minor. I don't know. I didn't really sit down and try and figure it out. And when the song goes into the verse, they end up tightening it up and making it a little bit chunkier. Just give it a little bit of space for the vocals to come in. I kind of like it when bands do that. A lot of times they will play this beautiful, amazing riff that you fall in love with in the intro, and then it dies out and you don't hear of it like ever again until like the end of the song. But what's really smart is when you do that and then you change the riff just a little bit, make it a little less flubby, like clean up all the just extra noise going on in the riff. You make it tight, you keep like the skeleton of it, and then you could have the vocals playing, and it makes it sound more rhythmic in a way too. The vocalist for Them Suffee is Sean Harmanis, I suppose. He could kind of be overlooked in this song, but in past records, and if you actually pay attention to the song and like the things he's doing, he's freaking fierce, especially in his delivery. And the chorus comes in, the entire song completely changes. It becomes more ethereal, and it just, all the background noise is filled in. Like the chunkiness of the riff is almost completely gone, and it's almost like this spacey, just kind of guitar noise going on in the background, played over some absolutely phenomenal drum work. And the vast differences between the chorus and the verse musically does a good job at just the separation between the two without it just sounding like it doesn't belong at all. And verse 2 is again very similar to verse 1, but instead of having a pre-chorus halfway through verse 2, it just starts picking up and building up, and it goes directly into the chorus very, very well and very smooth. And the bridge of the song isn't really anything all that exciting. It does have a pretty solid breakdown, and it gets pretty heavy, but when it goes into the chorus from the bridge, the final chorus, that's when the transition gets kind of sketchy. It just doesn't flow as well. Honestly, I had to listen to it a couple times, and I just couldn't agree with it. The overall music of Soul Decay reminded me a lot of the song Lost in the Static by the band After the Burial off of their album Dig Deep, I believe. And it just wasn't quite as memorable though. Like, I always find myself going back to Lost in the Static, at least once when I'm working out. I just can't avoid it. But Soul Decay, it just didn't have that charm to it. The song to me is about playing the victim to the problems in your life and the consequences from your own just poor decisions. At least that's what I took from the song. And as far as the lyrical content goes and how it's written and the delivery and the effort and all that put into lyrics, it is extraordinary. Soul Decay, it's a good song, but it's a little tame for Them Suffee, especially if you look at the track record with some of their older albums. like Old Souls. I mean, that album has so much character in it. Even their last album, Worlds Apart, which is arguably not their best album, but even just listening through it and a couple songs here and there, it just has a lot more personality. With all that said, I gotta give Soul Decay by Make Them Suffer a 2.3 out of 5. Like I said, Soul Decay is a good song. It's not bad at all. It's just missing the uniqueness that and the specialness that Make Them Suffer brings to their music. It doesn't have their fingerprints all over it. Like if you show somebody an older Make Them Suffer song or even a whole album, they will probably fall in love with that album. If they listen to it once and they hear it again, they will recognize that sound. And not even just that sound, but if they even go to some of their other songs off their album without even knowing it's them, they'll be able to tell that that is a Make Them Suffer song. And this song it just doesn't have that. I'm not giving up hope on the whole album. I have a feeling the rest of the album is going to be really good. I have a feeling that even Soul Decay, where it's placed in the album, will fit into the narrative very well. So I do have a lot of hope for the album, and I believe that there's probably a lot of mixed emotions over this song. So I want to know what you guys think. Go ahead and leave a comment below letting me know what you thought of Soul Decay. If you haven't listened to it yet, go ahead and give it a listen. I'm going to leave a link for it down below in the description, and let me know what you would rate it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, go ahead and give it a thumbs down, but leave a comment letting me know why you disagree, why you think it should be rated higher, why it deserves a 5, or why it deserves a 1. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Please stay safe. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I appreciate it more than you guys could ever imagine, and I will see you guys next time.
I was